How is it going, friends? Going great guns, firing on, as they say, all four cylinders, like our very own government? At times, I wonder if this is a near two-third majority government or Carnot's engine that has materialized thanks to tremendous efforts from ingenious minds in the government and the vicinity. How is it going? I'm pretty sure that gas cylinders are full and so are your stomachs. By the way, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I request you to subscribe to it, comment on our presentation and press that like button. We are trying to promote citizen journalism and every support, every subscription, every comment counts. So let's continue with this presentation. I was talking about full cylinders and full stomachs. So let's continue with that. If someone claims that not all people are happy and well despite the government's guiding principle, then he sure is a rank propagandist from the opposition camp who needs to be brought to justice as he is a serious threat to national well-being. In my salad days in the 90s, the parliament used to be the place where vigorous intellectual debates used to take place on core national interests. No wonder the House, brimming with best minds, ratified the Mahakali Treaty in the 90s with a two-third majority after days of vigorous discussions. But then ungrateful people don't give due credit to the old guard for their good deeds, do they? Let's leave the old guard and just focus on the new guard, the young Turks, if you will. Every, even now, these people, these ungrateful people, claim that the treaty sold the country. I mean, the Mahakali Treaty sold the country down the river one more time. Wonder of wonders, these people do not see the sun of progress and prosperity rising from Sudur Paschim, far west, Nepal raking in billions of rupees annually because of water sharing arrangements with the next door neighbor that has given fisheries, off-season farming, navigation, flood control, and several other aspects of life in the region a huge boost, hasn't it? How a leadership with a sense of the future can make a huge difference in ordinary lives is evident through earlier agreements like the Kosi and Gandak agreements of the 1950s. These agreements have turned our barren fields into a huge grain basket, improved navigation, water supply, controlled floods, boosted our fisheries, and brought about tremendous ecological gain, haven't they? Don't go after the skeptics and critics. Go and visit the places yourself, and you'll be pleased to know that these regions have become Ram Rajya of sorts, what you call the ideal state. Imagine the progress and prosperity, the works of our contemporary visionaries like deals over the Arun River, Seti, West Seti, Upper Karnali, and Phuket Karnali will bring, not to mention the Belt and Road Initiative and the Millennium Challenge Corporation Compact. So, to those who are packing their bags and leaving this country in search of the promised land amid the return of a seasoned politician, a big cat in his own right, with a roar, I have a word. Wait, for Nepal is set to become the land where milk and honey flow, even as we keep twiddling our thumbs endlessly while waiting for a hero to change our destiny as a nation. Back to the house full of great minds, which is working day in, day out. For example, a member of parliament from the ruling party argued, albeit vigorously, that Singh Darbar, the federal government secretariat, should be renamed as Simha, the lion, signifies violence. What an idea, Sarji. Last year, the old lion living in the palace for decades breathed fire for no apparent reason and gutted his own palace almost entirely. Were it not for our corrupt, our, were it not for our competitive defense security apparatuses and the supreme figures presiding over them, not to mention the powerful divinities in the vicinity, the palace could easily have gone into the annals of history. Where else? Were it not for these competent organs of the state, the Rana era palace, considered one of the largest and most elegant in all of Asia, could have turned into a hill of ashes in the 70s itself, as the resident beast breathed fire then also. What name does the lawmaker prefer for that palace? One wonders. The monkey palace, the king rat palace, the furrows, the burrows, or something else. Meanwhile, the executive organ of the state is not sitting idly by. With rains intensifying, the government is busy issuing weather alerts appealing to people living close to the riverbanks and floodplains to move to safer, higher places. Thanks to weather alerts from the government, I do not leave the house without a raincoat or umbrella these days. On the diplomatic front, things are going great indeed. Bored with his self-imposed splendid isolation, our Prime Minister is busy in his meetings with diplomats and other powerful figures from the neighborhood and much beyond. The finance minister is busy distributing prizes to taxpayers who have hit the jackpot. Other ministers are also busy as bees with myriad governance matters. No wonder good governance, transparency, and all those goodies have become an everyday reality in this land of milk and honey. The judiciary is busy, as always, delivering justice, and the watchdog, the fourth estate, is not acting as the lapdog. With the country functioning like a well-oiled machine, a humble writer does not have much to worry about. Leave alone write about. Well, that's a serious crisis, isn't it? With this remark, I wrap up this edition of Soft Talk. I'm in Corner Kick. Keep watching, keep listening, and subscribe, like, and comment on our presentation. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.